Hi guys, I'll be showing you the build that I tend to run in Pentco, so let me take you through the pieces. For my weapons, I'm running the Scorpio shotgun. It's the exotic shotgun, and my secondary weapon is the FAMAS with Optimist. For the secondary weapon, you can run anything you feel comfortable with. It doesn't have to be an assault rifle, it doesn't have to be the FAMAS. You can run an SMG, you can run another assault rifle. So feel free to choose whatever secondary weapon you like. For the gear, I'm using the Catharsis Exotic Mask. For the chest piece, I'm running the Ozina chest piece with the talent Intimidate. Everything is rolled to armor, crit chance, crit damage, and a protection from Elite's gear mod. For my backpack, I'm running the Bellstorm Armory. For the 1% armor regen, everything is rolled armor, crit chance, crit damage with a protection from Elite's gear mod. The talent I'm running here is Adrenaline Rush. For the remaining pieces, I'm running all improvised pieces, so the holster, glove, and knee pads are all improvised. Running armor core, crit chance, crit damage, protection from elites. The good thing about improvised is that you can attach a gear mod onto it. As you can see, I have a gear mod there. On the knee pads, I have a gear mod, and on the holster, I have a gear mod. So you have to craft these pieces. It took me a while to fully optimize these, but everything is ran armor core, crit chance, crit damage, and protection from elites gear mods. Okay, and for my skills, I'm running the ballistic shield and the reviver hive. You don't need to run these skills. These are just what I like to run, because with this build you actually don't need a crusader shield and you don't need a reviver hive, because you will not get dropped. I only run it because if one of my teammates get dropped, I can just throw it on the ground and they can get picked up. And for this is just in case I get whacked by a hunter. Okay, with this build you will not get dropped at all. The only time you'll take some damage is when a hunter whacks you. This is why I'm running this. And you won't take any damage from elites, chunguses, or named enemies. Okay, so let me take you through the stats of the build. So on the Scorpio, I have 50% critical hit chance and 115% critical hit damage. For the FAMAS, I have 55% critical hit chance and 105 critical hit damage. The amount of protection from elites I have on this build is a total of 80%. So on the build itself, which is the gear sets, I have 70%. The extra 10% I'm getting is from the specialization, which is the survivalist. The survivalist specialization gives you 10% protection from elites, which puts it to 80. Okay, so with this build, it's actually insane. You will not take a lot of damage. You will not get dropped. Every time I've ran this build on Pentco, I don't think there was any time that I was worried of getting dropped, even if I was shieldless or just standing there getting shot at. Because Pentco, most of the enemies in Pentco, 95% of them are basically elites. So let me take you through the talents. So the talent on the backpack, the Adrenaline Rush talent, is a very good talent. So whenever an enemy is close to you, which is within 10 meters, you gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds. And on the chest piece, it is Intimidate. So Intimidate only gets activated or procced when you have bonus armor. Okay, so that's very important. So you need these two talents to synergize. They synergize together very well. You can have Galvanize on the backpack to proc Intimidate as well. That's another good talent, but you want the bonus armor because I think Adrenaline Rush gives you more bonus armor. And it's easier. You don't have to shoot. You just have to run next to an enemy and you get the bonus armor. Okay, so Intimidate is very good because this is where most of your damage is coming from. So from Intimidate, you get 35% weapon damage when at full stack. So while you have bonus armor, gain 1 stack each second up to a max stack of 7. Each stack increases weapon damage by 5% to enemies within 10 meters. So that's 7 times 5, 35%. So that's 35% weapon damage. Okay. So this is pretty much the build. Okay, and let me take you through the Catharsis mask. Okay, so the talent is very important in here. It's called Vicious Cycle. So taking damage builds stacks to a cap of 30. Each stack grants 1% weapon damage, so that is 30% weapon damage. Taking damage at max stacks triggers a purge, removing all stacks in status effect, and then dropping a healing cloud, which restores 5% of max armor for 10 seconds to all allies in the cloud. So with this build, the best thing to do is to run in there. Honestly, don't be afraid, just run in, even if there's hunters, a bunch of elites, chunguses, because that is the best way to proc this talent and to proc the vicious cycle. So the vicious cycle works best when you are getting shot at, and that is what you kind of want to do, is get shot at. You're basically a bullet sponge. And then with this all being activated, you are constantly activating Intimidate as well, which is very good. So let me just show you what it looks like in the shooting range with the talents being activated. Okay, so when an enemy is near you, as you can see, there is bonus armor there, but he's a little bit far away. So the closer he is to me, I'll get more bonus armor. There you go. See, and it stays there. It doesn't go away. Unless I kill him, of course. And that is a good thing with Petco. It will always be activated because there are so many enemies around you. And that is what you want to do. As I said, you want to run in there. And Intimidate is activated as long as Adrenaline Rush is activated. You can see the bottom left talent, that is Intimidate. Okay, and let me show you the Vicious Cycle talent from the Catharsis Mask. So what you want to do is you want to take some damage. Okay, can you see it's stacking up there? At the moment it is halfway through. Okay. And this is what it looks like. Can you see how fast my armor is coming back? Which is the white bar. That was pretty awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much the build, guys. I hope you enjoy that. Let me just go through each piece again for you so you can just take a screenshot of it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Peace.